No one thought we would be here. No one gave us a chance. We surprised everyone but ourselves. Everyone who did not see us work, everyone who did not see us come together, we've earned their respect. But our goal is much bigger. We have fought hard together to win this round, and we have earned the right to continue to fight. But we want more. We need more. 4 more rounds, and we must land the knockout punch in every round. We know this journey will not be easy. This is the playoffs. Everything is elevated. The energy, the speed, the intensity. Today, we must all match that intensity. So stand up, get loud, and help our boys finish the fight.
The number 3 Cowboy of all time, the playmaker Michael Irvin.
Who's 3?
You are.
Oh, they got me 3?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Who did this ranking? When you said Troy was 5 or 6 and Emory, I was like, man, did I even get in this list? You know what I mean? I got a little worried.
In the 1980s, the University of Miami was the college football team of the decade. In the 1990s, the Dallas Cowboys were the professional football team of the decade.
Cowboys back to back in that. Hey!
There was one constant throughout both of those reigns, and his name is Michael Irvin.
After 2 straight losing seasons, the Cowboys needed a playmaker. So in the 1988 draft, they called on the playmaker.
After the Cowboys had been so bad for a couple of years, Michael Irvin blew into that building, and I remember Tex Schramm saying, well, with this kid, we've just accelerated our return to the living.
In 1991, our number 3 Cowboy was named first team All-Pro. As he led the NFL in receiving yards for his first 5 straight Pro Bowl seasons.
Oh, man!
The playmaker was equally entertaining after the catch.
He had a swagger coming out of Miami that was magnified in Dallas.
Showtime.
He was a guy who said, look, I know I'm great. I'm going to tell you beforehand I'm going to kick your ass, then I'm going to kick your ass, and then afterward I'm going to remind you very loudly about how I just kicked your ass.
And who do you think it is? Michael Irvin! What I do? Make plays! Nothing but make plays, baby!
Don't confuse flamboyance, enthusiasm for selfishness. He was never selfish.
The most remarkable thing about Michael is he knew there were nights Michael was still out on the street at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Hi, having fun. Aloha.
And yet Michael would be in at 5:30 in the morning working out, and you said to yourself, when in the world does he sleep?
Is it Michael Irvin or Michelangelo?
He was the hardest worker on his team. For every day he wore a Dallas Cowboy uniform.
He basically showed this team how to work. He showed this team how to win.
It was the off season, and on the field, Michael Irvin by himself running routes. And I'm watching this guy through the window. He throws up, he sits there for a while, gets back on that line, he ran about 10, 15 more routes. His work ethic was, you couldn't match it.
Every time I trained to the point of exhaustion and I couldn't go any farther, I would say, now, are you a Hall of Famer or not?
In 2007, our number 3 Cowboy was inducted into the Hall of Fame. But even with a spot in Canton, not everyone agrees with his spot on our list.
Michael Irvin, number 3, is a tough one.
Should Michael Irvin be number 3? I know why you can make the argument, though. Because Michael Irvin may have been the heartbeat of those great Cowboys teams that won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years.
It's simply this.
Michael Irvin was the guy who, more than anyone, established them as a great team in the 90s.
Get the damn job done today!
The problem with putting Irvin in the top 5, I think, is his off-field behavior.
Michael Irvin may have created more controversy than anybody in Cowboy history, but he was the epitome of what you want in a leader.
We in this game! Damn it, we in this game!
There's never been a player in the Cowboys' history who was a better and more effective team leader than Michael Irvin.